Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How can one save oneself from the ego consistently and from the ego of others provoking bad qualities?
Okay. You need training for that. You need to stay in the dargah for some time. You need to understand yourself and you need to check yourself. First you have to understand what is your ego. It's not easy. It is difficult. But the rewards and the blessings, there's nothing like it. Not many are teaching this. Not many have the capability to teach this and to train. Because this is the most difficult and the most dangerous profession. And so many sheikhs, they're not doing that. Because they don't have the power. The ego is the most dangerous and most powerful creature that Allah has ever created. Yes, more than shaitan. Because the ego is created, has been created to have the power to disobey Allah. And is continually disobeying Allah from the day of its creation. Shaitan disobeyed Allah once. That's why some awliya Allah, they're saying the ego is 70 times more powerful than shaitan. So, in order to train the ego, you have to be with the one who is an ego trainer. You have to be with him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in the Holy Quran, be with Salihin. This is one of the reasons for that. Be with Salihin, to be with them, to live with them, to train, to be trained by them, to understand them, to serve them, to help them. At that time, when you are with them, you start understanding yourself. Then they're going to polish you. They are like a mirror. And you start seeing things. You start understanding. You start taking things out. You start thinking. You're making that time muraqabah. You're making that time meditation, which Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, 1 hour of meditation is better than 70 years of worship. So, this is what we have to do. But in order to get that level of meditation, that level of muraqabah, that level of accounting, that level of understanding your ego, you have to be with a master. You have to be a trainer. That trainer may take you under his wing personally. You may live in the dargah for a time, or you may be elsewhere physically. But if you hold on to that trainer, that sheikh, that master, that murshid, remote control, he may train you. But only as long as you hold on tightly to him. If not, it's not possible. At that time, once you understand your ego, you can easily understand other people's egos. Once you can rule over yourself, you may rule over nations. You may rule over countries. You can rule empires. Yes, definitely. Because the Ottomans, every sultan was a dervish, is a fakir. Every sultan was a murid. Every one of them, they are following a sheikh. Every one of them, they belong to tariqah. And the Ottoman Khilafat, the Ottoman Empire is an empire of Sufism. That everyone followed sheikhs from the bottom to the top. That's why they were able to achieve what they achieved. That we can never come close to them. Even when we have all these numbers and money and technology. Because they have Allah. And they have the Holy Prophet. And they have the Khalifa. We reject the Khalifa. We have taken Allah, then lifted His protection from us. And we're no longer living the lifestyle of the Prophet ﷺ. Then we may be 10 billion, but we're under the feet of the unbelievers. And daily we're being humiliated and Allah is punishing us until we come back to the way. Yes, that time you can rule nations if you can rule yourself. That's right. This Naqshbandi tariqat is tariqat al-aliyah. It is the highest tariqat. It is not the lowest tariqat. Tariqat, there are low and there are high tariqats also. So many they are afraid to say this. But there are. We don't consider ourselves real Naqshbandis, of course. We are following real Naqshbandis. But at least we know who our role models are and what it takes. May Allah accept us, inshallah.